Hello, friends. This month we're talking about indigenous people of our country. That means indigenous is a word that means they lived here many hundreds, even thousands of years before we came to this country. And this week we're going to start focusing on many nations, an alphabet of Native America. And these are Native Americans that lived right in the United States, our country. And the book is by Joseph Bruchac, and this is the front of the book. This is the back of the book. This is the spine. And now I'm going to open the book. And as I open the book, you see the title that says Many Nations, an Alphabet of Native America. And I'm going to turn the page. There were something like 400 tribal nations in our country. And we're going to start with the letter A. The Anishinaabe artists made birch bark bowls. They took the bark from birch trees. And the Blackfeet riders follow the buffalo herds. Do you see them on their horses? And they're following the buffalo herds for meat. C stands for Choctaw stickball players. They're playing a sports game and they're scoring goals. D is for decoded children listening to the storyteller's words. E is for an eagle circling in the mountain air above the tribes. And F is for fox, walking silent as a new day begins. G is for the Goshute trackers, moving like the bear. H is for Hopi grandfathers, listening to the whispering winds. Let's see what we have for I. I is for Iroquois people, planting a tree of peace. And J is for the Jemez Pueblo, standing quiet as warm breezes blow. Those are the houses they lived in. They're called pueblos. And K is for the Clallam carvers, and they're taking their axes to shape canoes from the cedar trees around them. L is for the Lummi women, gathering clams when the tide is low. You see, they live near the ocean, and they're gathering the clams. And M is for the Micmac hunters on the trail of a deer. That deer, I think, is a buck because it has antlers. N is for Navajo herders watching over their sheep. They live in the far southwest part of the country. O is for Oto fathers, and he's teaching his son how to walk with care. Do you see how he's teaching them how to cross the creek on the log? And P is for Penobscot mothers singing their little ones to sleep. That is a tired baby. Q is for Quapaw villages along the stream. Looks like they have straw roofs. And R is for Rappahannock nets moving with the tide. That is the Rappahannock tribe. And S is for the Shinnecock dancers' feet that are shaping a dream. That is the Shinnecock tribal nation. And look at their magnificent headdresses. Really wonderful. And T is for the Tuscarora farmers working side by side. That's a Tuscarora tribe. And the U is for the Umpqua grandmothers. And look at this grandmother is beading moccasins. Moccasins are shoes with beads on them that some of the Indian tribes used to wear. And V is for visions of the future held in each child's eyes. They're thinking about what they're going to be when they grow up, just like you. And W is for the Wampanoag villages facing towards the dawn. Must be winter there. Do you see their houses are made, I think, of straw? And the roof opens there to let the smoke out. That is so interesting. X marks the 4 directions from which we all come: north, west, south, and east. And Y is the Yavapai people. They're giving thanks for the beautiful sun. I love our sun too. And Z is for the Zuni elders, saying prayers for the day that is done. And they're looking up in the sky and marveling. That means they're so excited about the beautiful sky. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you have an opportunity to find out more about the tribal nations of America. Goodbye.